deep research.
Some cities are booming in 2025. Others, people are giving up on home ownership, pulling out of rentals, and warning others not to move in. Based on the latest 2024 migration stats, housing trends, and what residents are saying right now, these are the 10 U.S. cities where no one wants to live anymore. If you're a renter, a home buyer, or thinking of investing, this is the video you need to see first. Let's get into it. Number 10, San Francisco, California. In 2023, over 43,000 people left San Francisco. That's a 1.1 population percent drop, even as the city's median home price stayed above 1.36 million. Tech layoffs have gutted the job market. Empty office buildings now dominate downtown. Crime is rising, and the vibe has shifted, even for those who can afford it. It was once the crown jewel of the West Coast. Now, it's a warning sign. Number 9, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis has lost over 2% of its population in the last 5 years. And with the housing vacancy rate nearing 17%, entire blocks are emptying out. Violent crime ranks among the highest in the country. Schools are underfunded, and infrastructure repairs constantly delayed. This used to be a thriving industrial city. Now, many neighborhoods feel like they've been left behind. Number 8, Chicago, Illinois. Cook County lost over 80,000 residents in 2024 alone. With property taxes over 2.1% and major corporations like Boeing now gone, Chicago is becoming less affordable and less stable, especially for middle-class families. Even lifelong residents are jumping the state line to Indiana and Wisconsin, where homes are cheaper, schools are stronger, and safety isn't a daily worry. Number 7, Oakland, California. In 2024, Oakland rents dropped nearly 7%. Not because it's more affordable, but because people are leaving. The property crime rate is now double the national average, and major brands like Starbucks and Walgreens have shut down stores. It was supposed to be San Francisco's gritty, affordable alternative, but now even Oakland locals are looking for a way out. Number 6, Portland, Oregon. Downtown Portland is barely 40% occupied. Home prices fell 3.4% in the last year, and homelessness up nearly 30% since 2021. One local coffee shop owner told The Oregonian, "We had to close our downtown location. It wasn't safe, and no one wanted to work there anymore." That's the ground level reality behind the headlines. And it's why Portland is seeing more outbound U-Hauls than inbound ones. Number 5, New Orleans, Louisiana. Homeowners in New Orleans are now paying 67% more for insurance than they were just 2 years ago. Nearly 60% of renters are officially cost burdened. And the city has lost almost 5% of its population since 2020. Flood risk, failing infrastructure, and rising crime have made home ownership here feel more like a gamble than a goal. Many are quietly heading for Baton Rouge, Atlanta, or anywhere that feels safer. Number 4, Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson's infrastructure issues are more than just news stories. They're daily life. As of late 2023, the EPA rated the city's systems at a quote-unquote severe failure risk. 1 in 5 homes in some neighborhoods is sitting vacant, and the city has lost over 11% of its population since 2010. There's still pride here, but there's not enough water, power, or investment to hold people in place. Number 3, Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore has 15,000 plus abandoned properties and a violent crime rate nearly 3 times the national average. In 2024, over 10,000 residents left the metro area. Once a port city full of promise, Baltimore is now in a spiral. Even developers are pulling back, choosing to build in Columbia or Towson instead. The story here isn't just about crime, it's about people giving up. Number 2, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit still has over 65,000 vacant buildings. and home prices remain 15 to 20% below their pre-2008 peak. Institutional landlords began pulling out in 2025, citing rising insurance costs and weak rental returns. Downtown might be on the rebound, but the rest of the city is stuck. For most locals, this still doesn't feel like a comeback. It feels like waiting. Number 1, Washington, D.C. This one may surprise you, but D.C. leads the list for a reason. Downtown office vacancy is now over 33%, and residential prices have dropped 6.2% in the past year. In 2024 alone, 14% of residents relocated to Maryland or Northern Virginia. Why? Cost of living, crime, empty streets, and a sense that the city has stalled. It's no longer the safe bet it once was, and even longtime residents are saying it out loud. These cities didn't collapse overnight, but the pattern is clear for all 10. Rising crime, failing infrastructure, housing demand collapsing, and people voting with their feet. If you're thinking about buying, renting, or investing in 2025, don't just chase low prices. Look at the trajectory. These are places where demand is disappearing. And if you've made it this far, here's the real unlock. Like this video and subscribe to Deep Research Real Estate, where you're going to get the facts, the knowledge, and the power to enter the real estate game.
Deep Research.